Okay, level 3 is calculating slope or average rate of change from a story. Number 1 says the cost of renting a moving van includes a rental fee and a charge per mile. A 26-mile trip costs $62.50, and a 38-mile trip costs $65.50. Find the average rate of change for money per mile traveled. So this is actually something that's very useful. It's called unit pricing. Basically, you're looking for the cost per unit, whatever you're talking about. So cost per ounce, cost per mile. You'll see this a lot in the grocery store. You're looking for cost per ounce. So if you're ever looking at like chips, for an example, look at the price tag, and it should have the unit rate on it. If it doesn't, you just take the number of ounces and divide it by the cost. That will give you the cost per ounce. So you can kind of compare and contrast the different sizes, how much you're spending extra if you're buying the smaller part. So how you do this is you want to make 2 points out of this information. We're talking about miles and we're talking about money here. So we have 26 miles and $62.50. And we also have a 38-mile trip and $65.50. So now that we have our 2 points, we can just kind of group things together so we can make sense of it. Now we're just going to find the slope again. So remember, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For these types of problems, I usually will start with a bigger number, and since 6550 is the larger, I'm going to call that y2, and then this one is going to be x2. So then this is x1, and this is y1, just to keep everything positive. So I have 6550 minus 6250 over 38 minus 26. So 6550 minus 6250 is 3, and 38 minus 26 is going to be 12. So then if I reduce that, 3 over 12 is 1 over 4. So remember what that top number means. That means it's $1 for every 4 miles traveled. Okay, so just create 2 points using the information and then find the slope like you normally did in level 2. Number 2, the table below shows the price per DVD for different quantities of DVDs. What is the price per DVD if 6 DVDs are purchased? So what we're looking here is we want to know 6 DVDs purchased. Well, the chart only goes till 3. So we can approach this one of 2 ways. We can continue on with the chart. Say 4, 5, 6, and then once we get to 6, we know we'll have our answer. So we can look at the pattern here. 20 minus 18, that goes down by 2, continues to go down by 2, and if it keeps on going down by 2, this is going to be 14, and then 12, and then 10. So that means that if you purchase 6 DVDs, the cost per DVD is going to be $6. Okay. That does not mean it's $6 for 10 DVDs. That just means the price of each DVD is going to be $6. So total, if you buy 10, you'll be spending $60. So you can continue on the table using the pattern. You can find the slope just like we did average rate of change and just calculate it in a more mathematical way. But continuing on the table is a great tool or a great rule of reference as you move on through math. So I would encourage you to try and think about that when you're doing the level 3 problems.